We are just weeks away from Thanksgiving and Christmas, and the holidays can be a lot of fun for kids, but they can be difficult too, especially for those with divorced parents or who have lost a loved one. In this week's Mind Matters, Michael Aaron shares ways to start preparing now.
The holiday season, a time of joy and fellowship, they can also come with difficult emotions amid changing family dynamics.
I get it. Losing someone around the holiday time or just coming from a split home myself and feeling like you're being pulled in two different directions can be really tough and bring out a lot of feelings that you're not used to experiencing.
Madison Scott is a clinical therapist for Behavioral Health Services of Arkansas. She witnesses the holidays' impacts on kids firsthand.
When the holidays come, they get all excited, but then when they think about having to go from one house to another or even splitting the time in half, like 1 week with one parent and another week with another parent, a lot of anxiety starts to creep up on them. They start getting anxious. Some of them may experience some depression or anger.
That's where parents and guardians can step in and intervene.
I think it's important to get a handle on this now, start the talk now, sit down with your kids, ask them how they feel about Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas coming up, how they feel about mom and dad not being together, how they feel about the loss of somebody.
She says establishing new traditions can also help create a new normal.
Your old traditions that you had as a one family are now broken, so you need to create new ones. And let your kids decide. That would be a good project for family, parents with their kids. Like, what can we do different?
Depending on the situation, Scott says you may also want to enlist the help of a therapist. Michael Aaron, THV 11 News.
I come from a blended family, so we had to take into consideration all of these things, trying to see one side of the family and the other side of the family, and it can be difficult. You have to work through it, and I think I'm very thankful my parents were very open with me and talked me through it, and that was very helpful when I was younger.
Well, and kudos to Michael, too, because everything we always talk about, too, is Thanksgiving. Yes, we're so excited. Christmas, yes, we're so excited, too. But then just to shine a light on some of those folks who, it's not the easiest of times for them, which is, something to talk about, something that we need to talk about.
And smart to have this segment preparing now because we are inching closer and closer. You don't want to wait until last minute, and that can be very overwhelming. So thank you, Michael, for that.